Hi guys, welcome back to another live video. I know it's been long. It's been like 2 weeks or something, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, life is happening to me right now because I'm having a lot on my table. And yeah, the person who was helping out with my little one had to go back to her home. So I'm in the process of searching for another person to help me out so that I can go ahead and handle my work as smoothly as possible, but it hasn't been the easiest thing. And yeah, these things happen. I don't want to be very tough on myself, very rough on myself. I have to just take it easy because at the end of the day, I still need someone who is reliable. I'm just not I'm just not going to get anyone to fill the gap just because I need to work. So taking it a day at a time and hoping that God will bring my way the best candidate to help out with everything. So today I have gotten some time to step into my office and work on some projects. And what I'm working on right now is a new design. You guys have fallen in love with this colorway with the pleated skirt, the bust crochet dress, gown. All those projects have been really, really wonderful. So I decided to use this same exact colorway for my new project. This is a chevron-less project. We're going to get a pair of pants as well as a skirt in this same exact design. And yeah, this is what it looks like. Let me know in the comment section if you love it. Uh, this is Alize Cotton Gold Batik, the variegated yarn. And then for the waistband, I am using a solid color. So for the waistband, I picked one of the colors from the variegated yarn because I wanted to create a solid look for the waist area of my piece. And yeah, I went for this peach color. So this is what I'm using for the waistband. This is Alize Cotton Gold solids, the solid colors. So you can see how close it is to this shade that's in the variegated yarn. So I want to make the waistband solid, and that's what I'm working on right now. You can see there's a touch of this color within this. That's why I decided that the waistband of my piece will be this color. So for those people who will try out this design, I will recommend you go to the yarn store and then get your variegated yarn. And then within the variegated yarn, you choose a shade that features in the variegated yarn to use for the waistband. Or you can even go ahead and just use plain variegated yarn. Or you can even go ahead and use a plain color for your piece. And I believe it's going to be amazing. So that's what I'm working on right now. And what I'm doing here is to level up the top of my piece. As you can see here, we don't have a chevron look at the top. I'm leveling up that area so that I can work on the waistband without having this ripple effect at the top of my piece. Hi, is it a skirt? Yeah, you're going to get both a skirt and a pair of pants stroke shorts for this design. I'm already through with my skirt design, and yeah, I'll be presenting it to you soon. But right now I'm working on the pants. Sometimes when I fall in love with these stitches, I end up doing a whole collection, a skirt, a top, or what. I don't know if I'm going to do the same for this because I'm running out of yarn, this variegated yarn. I don't want to buy more yarn of this. I feel like I've overused the color for several projects, so I don't think I'll be buying more yarn to make a whole collection. But for the person asking if it's a skirt, yes, you're going to get a skirt. But for this one, it's a pair of pants. As you can see here, we're already done with the pants length. Look at how beautiful the color is, guys. Look at that. It features a peach color and then a nude color, and then there is a a light pink, and then there's a brown. So many colors that keep switching up randomly, and they create that chevron look. Look at that, guys. So I can't wait to present this design to you. It's going to be really amazing. The stitch works up really fast, and it's something that, yeah, another thing I'm also going to do a dress. There's a dress that went viral around 2020, one of my designs. Let me see if I can trace it on my phone. There was a dress. Are you from Ghana? No, I'm not from Ghana. I'm from Uganda. There's a dress that so many people loved on Pinterest, and I noticed I had never made a tutorial. It was only a pattern, so I think I'm in position to create that dress. Look at that, guys. This is the dress. It's one of my best designs, and I'm going to be giving it to you in the variegated yarn. And then it's also going to be a maxi dress this time around. So we're getting a skirt, a pair of pants, a dress, and maybe a top. I'll see if I am in a very good mood. I'll be giving you a top as well. But yeah, I hope you're excited for these projects because, man, they take time, but they're really worth it. And I'm also thinking of selling some of my pieces out to the public. I have so many pieces piled up. I come up with so many projects that are not on order. Most of my pieces are not on order. So I just come up with a design and I like it and I bring it to life. So I end up selling my pattern, doing a tutorial and all that. And then off it goes into my stash box. So I'm thinking of organizing all those pieces and I put them up for sale on my website. And I hope they're bought because there are quite many. I could make a whole fashion show using some of these pieces because, man, there's so many, and most of them are really, really beautiful. I'm one person who doesn't unravel pieces. I usually don't because I just value the effort that I usually put into each and every piece. And I just feel like unraveling a piece is like kind of wasted effort. So I end up not unraveling the pieces. I end up just keeping them and yeah, I just store it somewhere. So I'm thinking of organizing everything and I put up some of these pieces on the website so that they can sell out and go to the people who appreciate the art. Someone is saying, Roxy, South Africa with love. Thank you so much. Your crochet is very nice. Everything. Thanks. Thank you. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for all the love and support. What I've been doing these past weeks when I can't sit on my desk or I can't come into my office, I usually just look into some of my old designs and then bring them back to be viewed one more time or again by the people who may appreciate the old art. The fact that I create so many pieces, we can easily forget the good pieces from the past. So I have to bring them back and remind people that these pieces are still there, the patterns are still there, the tutorials are still there, so that they don't die just because we created new designs. So yeah, that's what I've been doing and it has been working well. It kind of brings back life into the old designs, which is something I really love. Because come on, like just imagine you put in your whole heart into a project and it performed very well, let me say in 2024, and now it's 2026 and people may still be looking for the same project, but then you're focused on creating new pieces and somehow you forget about the old good projects that you created before. So that's something that I have been really working on, not forgetting the old projects that really made very good designs. I love your job. Thank you so much. Thank you. So we don't have to forget the old projects. Most of my old projects are really, really nice. And I don't want to get carried away by the new designs that I forget the old good designs. So, yep. Okay. So finally, I have a flat edge at the top of my piece. And let me just show you what's on my dummy right now. I've also been working on another piece. And here it is. Oh, look at the pink, guys. Look at the pink. Yeah, it's a pair of pants. And I know that I created a shell stitch maxi skirt recently. And I was just putting myself on pressure to create a pair of pants. And I just matched it up with my butterfly crochet top. And I think the color is lovely. This is the reason why I want to put up these designs onto the website so that people can actually buy them and take them away from my box of stash. Because these are really lovely projects that some people may want to wear. But yeah, I'm going to work on it and focus on creating some ready to wear pieces. This is the back side, guys. Usually ask me for the back. How does the back look like? This is a very good set that can be worn over a bikini. You can do a bikini bottom on the inside. And then this is like a throw-on pair of pants. And yeah, stay tuned for this tutorial as well. It's coming right up. I also have something here. I have something here, but this is for another day. I don't want to talk about it right now because look at that. This is really, really, really beautiful. And its matching piece is here. So I'll talk about it when it's ready. But for now, I'm focusing on this. And this is the matching top for the pants that I am working on right now. Let's get back to the desk and we see how the top blends in so well with what I am working on. Look at that. This is a beautiful set. Perfect. It can be either a skirt or a pair of pants. And it will just make a beautiful set. Yeah, sometimes I get really excited for the final look of my designs. Actually, most of the times I get excited for the final look because sometimes I just can't picture the final image. Hi. Very beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm always looking forward to the final image. I'm like, how will it look like when it's finished? I can't wait to see it. That's the reason that keeps me pushing and I finish projects because I just can't wait to see the final fitting. Please share the equipment you use for recording your videos, camera, tripod, etc. I will look for it. At the moment, I don't have the tripod details, but I'm going to look for it because I ordered it online. And I think I'll just do a whole live video on it. But I have like 3 tripods that I use at different stations. So there's nothing like very specific that you have to use. You have to just use what's available to you and make it work. Sometimes we don't have the same exact accessibility to things in different countries. You may see like someone in the US using something and then you just can't access it in Uganda. So I will look for the details of my tripod because I ordered for it on Amazon. And maybe you could grab one as well. I'll do a whole video dedicated to that for the different tripods that I use for recording tutorials. And maybe it will be a YouTube video, because this has been a project. This has been a question that keeps popping up. Like, maybe people want to get into recording videos and all that, and they don't know what to use. So I think I'll drop it on YouTube instead of a YouTube live video. I don't know yet, but I'll see how best I can go about it. What's it going to be? Oh, you've just joined. This is going to be a pair of pants. As I had mentioned, this is a stitch that I worked with around 2020, and I created this beautiful piece. Saved. I want to go back on myself. Yeah, this is a stitch that I worked with to create some beautiful patterns in 2020, and right now I'm creating some sort of collection, because we're getting a skirt, a dress, pants, and maybe a top. Look at that. So for this one, it's a pair of pants. And if I'm to just show you what it looks like before the waistband, let me actually show you. This is a very beautiful piece. I couldn't believe myself when I saw this. Guys, look at that. Look at this. This is what you're getting. But the waistband is going to be flat with a waistband. That's what I'm working on right now. So this is what it looks like. And our top that I have just showed you, this is what it looks like. This is the Lala top. Some of you guys have already tried it out. It's a pattern that I have on my website, as well as on Coffee and Ravelry, I guess. And yeah, I hope I've answered your question. Okay, let me see. I usually don't work on Saturdays, but I have finally gotten some little space to be in this office today. I couldn't misuse it. I had to make the most of it. So today I'm going to be stuck here so that I do some good work. And I get ready for next week's projects, as well as tutorials, patterns, all those. So yesterday we got a tutorial for a simple summer top. I hope you loved it. That one is going to transition into a whole dress that you'll be seeing later on my page. I'll be dropping a tutorial of the dress version from that top. So stay tuned for that. Actually, the waistband is really, really long. But to give you a bigger picture of what I'm working on, you can see that I have already worked that waistband on the skirt. I mentioned before that I have already done the skirt version of this design, and it will be up on the channel soon. So the skirt looked like this. So that's what I'm trying to do for the pair of pants. And when I say I may be having a collection is like having things that are similar, but yeah, like maybe the construction is the same, but they have similarities, like the skirt and the dress and the pants. They have something very similar. So that's what I'm trying to work with. And for the dress, I decided that I'll have a maxi version. I feel like the maxi version will make a lot of sense. So for those people who have been looking for a beach cover up of 2026, I'm going to give you one. And you're definitely going to love it. It's going to be a maxi. It's not open back. It's going to be full coverage with that ripple mesh design. And with the variegated yarn, it's going to just look so perfect. It's going to just add to the drama of the design. Okay, hold on. Jesse, I'm on the live. Okay, so my model has come in to take some images and I have to get off the live. I hope you guys will be around to see the new designs. And yeah, thank you so much for keeping me company as I waited for my model. And I'll see you again in my next video. Bye guys.